Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So this is just going to be a quick video of the Shark Cordless vacuum, the IZ201 I believe it is. So I've done a couple of other videos of how to clean it, etc, etc. So this hasn't been done for a long time and it's actually been stood like this for quite a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to break it down and I'm just going to have a look inside, see where all the muck has actually got, and show you guys how to kind of strip it, take it apart, give it a clean and put it back together. Like I said, there is a few other videos that I have done, so just check up above and it shows you just a bit more in depth. But this is, I just want to show you kind of how it's fared up. I've had it for just over a year I think now, so just show you sort of what condition it is and what kind of you would expect yours to be a year old or older. Right, so we'll start by taking the compartment off. So here, there is a button, so you just click the button, it takes the unit off of the hose itself, so I'll put that there. So what you want to do is you want to just split the full lot, so again, another button here. So press that. So basically what we've got is we've got the unit itself, and we've got the roller as well. So other people have had a few issues with this splitting. I've not had any issues whatsoever, and I've used it quite a lot to go underneath the sofa and things. So like I say, you would expect that to possibly split after a while, but it is quite hard wearing. So we don't need that at the moment. It's all pretty clean in there. Just got to check that the connectors, there's nothing in the connectors, otherwise it won't work or it won't send a signal from one piece of the unit to the other. So that seems all okay. So I absolutely love this colour. I think this is one of the best colours, if I do say so myself. So it's just got like a little scratch, but a couple of marks, but nothing major. Right, so I've just got a rag with a bit of warm water on, so I'm just gonna literally give it a little bit of a wipe, just to give it a bit of a freshen up. Again, watch the connectors, the electric connectors. Right, so the next bit is the unit itself. Take that off. So it's all been fine. The battery's been absolutely perfect, no issues with that. It's all fine in there. Like I said, haven't had any issues. There's a few little things that I don't like about it, but I'm sure everyone does with everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty all this out. So I've emptied it out. So one thing I will say that I don't really like about it is, right, so if you just click this button here, this bin compartment comes separate. Again, excuse the mess. So you've got a filter there, and then you have also another filter there. So this is, I've cleaned this once in a year. So you can see it's pretty mucky. It did look like that. Now it looks like that. So you can actually clean these, and you can leave them for 24 hours or so and make sure they're fully clean. So I'm gonna clean all these under some warm water. Inside, all seems fine. No muck. Also, I'll give that a little bit of a wipe itself. So the thing that I didn't like about it was, so basically in here, again, as you can see, it just gets cogged up all the way around there. So you have to actually put your hand in there and take it off because it gets stuck around the cyclone. So when you're emptying it in the bin, it's not actually coming out. So you think you're emptying it, but you've just got to double check in there and just check that it's all emptied. So all this here can be wiped in. So I'll scrape all that off, give it a good clean, and just give it a wipe around. Just make sure that all the seals are all dry and no muck. Obviously, like there is muck in this, because that's what actually creates your seal for the suction. So I'll give that a good clean. So we're coming onto the motor unit. So again, just muck in there. Just got to check that these seals are free. Because again, all the seals just create the suction, and that's how you get the loss of suction. But as you can see, the unit's in pretty good shape. A few marks, a few scrapes, but still working perfectly fine. That's your filter in there, all fine. That's not dirty. And it looks pretty much brand new in there, so it means that the filters are doing their job. So that's your exhaust filter, so your air comes out of here. So, onto this one. So this is the actual main culprit. So let's just adjust this. So this is your main culprit. This I'm not very happy about. This is really, really hard to clean. I have done another video, so if you just click the banner above, it'll show you how to clean all this. So I won't go into detail in it on this video. But this, what I don't understand is why, I've seen it on some of the other Sharks, why can they not do a unit like this here that just literally clicks off? So you just pull that off and you can clean all this. Instead, you've got to take all this off. You've got to undo all these, and then you still can't get to it. Like I said, the other video that I did, you actually have to get something small in there with a bit of a rag and actually pull it through, and then that will actually clean it. So I don't know why I haven't done it that way. So what I'm going to do is just open this and just see. You can use just a 2-pence or whatever works really. That just allows this to come off so you can clean it. So you can see where the build-up is, where it actually builds up. Like I say, I haven't cleaned this for a while and we haven't used it for ages, so it's just been sat, so I'm going to give it a good clean and then get us back to normal again. So that's the roller there. So that's where it all tends to get stuck. A lot of the blockages actually happen in here, but it's pretty clear in there. Nothing major, and it just goes to the flexible hose again. Let's see if I can pull that. Yep. Again, that's all fine. No tears, no issues with that. A lot of people have had issues with that breaking, but like I say, touch wood, it's all been fine. So it'd make it a lot easier if this were really easy to undo. So if they'd have put something here that you could have just untwisted and that unit would have pulled out, and then you could even clean that, but no, they have to do it different. So the other thing that I wanted to show you as well, which other people have mentioned, so I've tried to help them out the best I can. So obviously this is just full of rubbish. This always collects rubbish and bits of hair and everything in that. So you need to just make sure that that's always clean. So the other thing that people mention as well is these here. So they actually get clogged up with hair, as you can see. Bits of hair there, and to keep it moving a lot more freely, you can actually just flick that out. So if you just get something just to place under there and flick it out, which I'll show you. So just get something like a little knife or anything like that, and if you just literally just prise it, it'll just click out, and then there you go. That's the build up. So it's just got tied around, so although it's anti-tangle, some of the other bits do get clogged up with rubbish. So you just need to make sure that that's all clean. Just keeps the machine operating for a lot longer. And just click it back in. There you go. And the same with the other one. This one's actually got a bit more on it. This one's a little bit tough because it's got a bit more around it, but if you just get it at the right section, it should just, there we go, click out. Again, look at how much that's, you can't actually see the lugs on there, so there you go, now you can. There you go, now you can. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give all this a good clean, and then I'll put it all back together. So what you got to do is you got also, as well, just while I'm on it, just make sure that these are fully clicked in, so you can see it's just slightly off centre. So just make sure that that's properly pushed in, so there you go. And that's straight then. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give all this a good clean, and then we're just going to put it back together. What I'm going to do is I'll just leave the filters out, but I'll show you how to put it all back together. Right, so 20 minutes later, where I've washed this, it's still slightly damp, so I'm going to leave that for 24 hours. Washed this, bit of discolouring, but quite a lot of muck came out. I've also washed that. It's just like cleaning a paintbrush really. Again, I'll leave all this to dry. So this was the main thing that I had a bit of issues with. So as you can see, it's still slightly mucky, but I'm going to give it another go and see if I can get some more muck out. It's just hard just to get into the nook and crannies, but it's a lot better than what it was. So I'm going to leave that on the side with the bin compartment open, just to dry. And I did give it a little bit of a wipe on top there as well. So and then cleaned all this. Again, I'm going to give this a dry and physically leave it to dry. All them bits that were stuck in all them teeth, they're all gone. All the airways through here are clean. This is the bit that I'm most impressed with. So this is all clean. A lot better. Still a few little bits of muck, but again, if you look at my other video, it shows you how to clean that. But like I said, I used a knife and a towel just to get up in there and prod it through, and then wrapped it around a few times and just physically pulled it through. And the pressure pushing on this plastic bit actually cleans it itself. So yeah, all in all happy with it. I'm just going to put it all back together once it's all dry and give it a go, and we should be okay for another year then. So if you've enjoyed the video, if you just want to give it a thumbs up and subscribe and click the bell icon, then it'll just give you notifications for anything else like this or any other products that I review or test. All the products that I buy is with all my own money. So I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I just do this so it helps you guys out. If you've got any questions, just put them in the comments section below, and I'll get straight back to you. Thanks for watching, guys.